Hey, what's up YouTube? Thought I'd post a video since I ain't posted one in a while. Here's an update on my Overland Explorer. I put a little handle on the hood, kind of like how the Jeeps do. I know the Jeeps have it so you can set the front windshield down. But I did mine as like an extra little toe point. Or not toe point, but tie down point for the top in case I ever put anything up top. I did trim on the front bumper a little bit just to give me a little bit more ground clearance. I'm going to be replacing these headlights soon because they suck. I'm going to get some halo headlights with the projection bulbs in them. I did do a 2-inch lift kit on it recently. I put new shocks in there. They're a little scratched up already, but it's because I was having problems getting them on. They are Mookie shocks. A little cheap, but they do pretty good so far. Come on, focus. There we go. The back, I just did some 2-inch shackles. It did pretty good. It rides a lot better now for some reason. Window cleaners there. I was cleaning my windows a minute ago. Other than that, not much has changed on the back. I did get my Overland Bound sticker on my gas can. I put a new third brake light on the other day. America. Really nothing much else has changed in the back. My wheels, I think I said something about them in the last video I did. I got rid of the big lights up top and put those more rectangle ones on. They actually do a lot better. I have them angled more and they're not way up top like the other ones were to make it look kind of like Mickey Mouse to me. I got the 2 4s on the hood. The scoops are functional, if anybody's wondering, as I know people make fun of the ones that aren't functional. Inside, I know it's a little mess. Let's look past it. I did put new gauge pods on yesterday. I used to have a spotlight on here if you followed the channel for a while. The door's a mess. I'm going to be replacing the door soon anyway. But 2 volts gauges. One because the bottom one is the one I use now. And I'm getting ready to do a dual battery setup. So I need a second gauge. I do got my CB. A second CB just in, you never know, I'm out on a trail or something. And that tells me the time, the temperature, humidity level, and if I have it plugged in, it tells me my volts, how good the battery is, and everything. I do got a double DIN radio. It's DVD player, all that good stuff. It's an old Pioneer. I'm going to be replacing it soon. With one that has the backup camera with it and the built-in GPS, all that. I found one pretty decently priced. I did have a little blue thing here that plugged into that and my CB. Now I have a green one. I like the green one a lot better because it's got toggle switches on the back, and when I plug that in, it turns that on, my CB on, and the light for this gauge, and it lights up green. Trying to think of what else is new. I do dip snuff, so I got this little thing. It clips onto your sun visor to hold your snuff can. Little knife here. I always just keep it up front just in case. I do have an ammo can for my center console with my little axe and a knife. Police scanner radio. And all I gotta do is flip the switch and it cuts on. My other CB's the same way. Other than that, inside, it's basically the same. I put a fire extinguisher back here just for when we go camping and all that. That's my son's car seat back there. Baseball bat, all that good stuff. There's a little crate back here with little mismatched tools. don't know if you can see it, but there's an ammo can right there. That is my toolbox for when we go. And it is a mortar shell ammo can from the U.S. Army that I always liked. And then here are 2 walkie-talkies that we take with us when we're out camping. I got my zombie light switch, off-road light switch. This one runs the 12-inch on the front. I do have another hookup here. The button for it is in my center console, well, my ammo can, because I don't like to have it plugged up, because where I'm at, if you have it on while you're going down the road on the top, it is illegal. So if somebody tries the same thing, I can always say it's not even plugged in. The only time I plug it in is when we need it, when we're going camping or something. Other than that, really not much has changed. I got the shovel up top, the legit U.S. military water can up there. It's still got the numbers and all that on it. I'm trying to find the numbers for you. Well, you can kind of see it behind the strap. Spare tire up top that I'm going to be replacing soon. My high lift jack. Wow, that window is extremely filthy. I need to clean that. But other than that, really not much has changed. I did do some painting underneath. Shocks in the back are AC Delco. They do decent. They're the extreme, what's it called? Like the extreme lift or whatever. They extend freaking hella far. I got 2 little fog lights in the back that are wired into my reverse lights, just to make it so when I back up and I can actually see at night. I did replace the old antenna back here with this one. Actually, my neighbor over there is the one that gave it to me. He found it and gave it to me. But other than that, not much has changed. Like I said, I will be replacing these headlights soon. I really don't like them. They're not the factory headlights, but they just, the mounts, whoever had this before me must have got in a wreck or something in the front end and replaced everything, because the mounts for the headlights are broke, and so they're just angled all over the place. That was my little boy. He's just running around playing. I got my old Camaro back there. It's just, it got totaled. We paid someone to cut down a tree right here, and they dropped it right on it and basically crushed the car. Here's my girlfriend, Abby. But yeah, like I said, other than that, really nothing much has changed. It's still got the same damage back here from when I first got it and wrecked it. Little public service announcement here. Always make sure you have good tires, otherwise that will happen to you. My back tires might as well have been Hoosier drag slicks, and went around a corner in the rain, and there I went. My back hatch wouldn't lock, so I just got this little hasp and painted it to match the truck. I know it's got some scratches on it, but that's what's going to happen when you're constantly opening and closing it. Got my bullwhip antenna. Like I said, America. And if any of y'all are wondering what this is a Mjolnir. And just because, my Second Amendment. But other than that, like I said, really nothing much else has changed. Inside is still the same. But other than that, man, I need to clean that window. Like I said, it does have a 2-inch lift. I'll show you under the hood real quick. Let me see if I can find it. It's just a bone stock 4.0. It's a little dirty. We went on a trip not too long ago and broke my battery mount. My battery mount broke off, so I've been trying to rig it up. But I do got a cold air intake on the way. It's just a little El Cheapo chrome thing, but it has the adapter for the mass airflow sensor, so I can actually run it. New alternator on it. New radiator. I had to cut the fan shroud a little bit I know it's not straight, but oh well. It was an oversized radiator and it really wouldn't fit. Other than that, I've had no problems with it. It's been a good truck. It's been everything I could want for it. I had to recharge the AC about a month and a half ago. I lived down in Virginia, near West Virginia, so it gets hot down here during the summer sometimes. And I needed my AC. So I recharged it. But other than that, it's basically the same as it was. And like I said, I did some painting underneath. Yeah, you hear my son. He's all about helping Daddy do stuff.
Down, Daddy.
Yeah, baby. But other than that, everything's the same. It's all basically the same as what it was. It just has a few more upgrades, and I think next on the list is the new headlights and then the radio with the backup camera and everything else with it. And then I'm eventually going to get rid of this whole front bumper and put me a brush guard on it, just because I kind of want one. What, baby?
We did a book to pick you.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I did some wire work yesterday and he found a covered one of the wires. But other than that, that's about it. Oh, I forgot one thing. If you can see it, I did set up a dash cam. Just a little El Cheapo off eBay. But yeah, let me know what you think on the progress on it so far. And I will post new videos.